Welcome back to Cryptopia, where we go over the wet and wild happening in NFT land. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in today. Probably the biggest hacking in crypto so far. A hacker sold 625 million from the blockchain behind NFT game Axie Infinity. Now, I don't know too much about Axie Infinity, sort of just come around it in passing on my crypto adventures, my NFT searches. But from what I understand, you kind of have these Pokemon-like NFTs in the game that you can trade and battle with each other, and there's like other potion NFTs and stuff like that to make the game more fun, kind of like Pokemon. I saw that reference a lot, and from the brief understanding that I have of it, that's kind of how it is. So what happened? So roughly 600 million worth of Ethereum of cryptocurrency has been stolen from Ronin, the blockchain underlying popular crypto game Axie Infinity. Ronin and Axie Infinity operator Sky Mavis revealed the breach on Tuesday. So that's today, at least when I'm recording it. I just came across the article right now and decided, well, I got to talk about this for sure. This happened a week ago. Okay, they say it's in here. It's in this article, I believe, where it's and they froze all the transactions, so you can't get anything in or out. Deposits and withdrawal funds from the company's blockchain have been ceased currently, as they're sort of investigating what's going on with police and whomever other investors. They list a bunch of people that they're working with to try to figure out what's going on, right? So it's working with law enforcement to recover 173 and 600 Ethereum. I don't even know how I said it like that. 173,600 Ethereum, currently worth 600 million, and then 25.5 million USDC. So according to Mavis, an attacker used hacked private security keys to compromise the network nodes that validate transfers to and from the Ronin blockchain. That let the attacker quietly withdraw large quantities of Ethereum and USDC. The transfer was discovered today, but it was nearly a week later when another user attempted to withdraw 500 or 5,000 ETH through the bridge. That's wild. It took them that long to kind of realize something happened. I understand that the hacker found a way to get in there, but Jesus freaking Christ, man, that's insane amount of money lost in and you didn't even know, you had no idea. That's insane. So, they say that the game is still playable. It seems like they didn't stop the game itself. They're two big NFTs that they use, the SLP, some sort of potion, I think, and then the Axie, which I think is the monsters. It's pretty. They're still available, so you can still play the game, I guess, and you can still sort of accumulate. Apparently, some people do use this as sort of a supplement to their income or to help. I don't know how viable that is. I swear I read somewhere that it really isn't that easy to do this. You could be playing all freaking day and it's still, it takes a lot to really make something worthwhile that you can withdraw and actually spend or convert into a currency that is worth using. But I don't know. Again, I haven't really looked into the game that much. What I told you before is all I kind of know about it. But yeah, so the validator nodes they do proof of stake. They only have about 4 validator nodes, and they're upping it to 8, which is, great. That'll help a lot. The hacker, not only did he gain access to, he compromised 4 of Sky Mavis's own nodes. The attacker exploited them to get access to one managed by the community-owned Axie DAO. After compromising 5 of the 9 validator nodes, the attacker could effectively override any transaction security and withdrawal whatever funds they liked. So they're gonna up their own personal nodes that they also have on top of the other people that have to more. But clearly they have way too much power. Because look how this quickly just turned against them, and the hacker was able to pull off the biggest heist known to mankind. Well, there was that one chick, that one Iranian chick, I think she was, who tried to launder billions of dollars with her and her husband, but they didn't get away with that. So I don't know, this one he got away with. They gotta find this guy. He's got the money now. So, as we've witnessed, Ronin is not immune to exploitation. Yeah, no shit. And this attack has reinforced the importance of prioritizing security, remaining vigilant, and mitigating all threats. Yeah, all we know trust needs to be earned, and we are using every resource at our disposal to deploy the most sophisticated security measures and processes to prevent future attacks. I'd like to say like this will be the end of your company. I feel like no. I feel like it won't really matter. People will still continue to use them after this is over. I mean, if they're still using them right now when they can't even withdraw anything or deposit anything, then they're still gonna fucking use them. But that's an insane hole in your system, and this is a big burden. Like, so what's happening with the people's funds is still kind of up in the air. They didn't say anything yet. I mean, so they sort of just discovered this today. I'm reading, this is like a 5-hour-old article. I'm sure they'll bring up more news later on. But as of right now, they have no idea what they're really going to do. And people they have lost major amounts of funds. So, they're going to have to do a lot of damage control on here. That's why when they said, I guess they say it's a top priority. It's the only priority, dog. There's no top. It doesn't need to be top. That top means there's something else and nothing else. That is the only thing you need to fix and get people their money back. But anyways, moving on, NFT collections failures begin to mount in flashback to ICO bust. So this is a pretty long article. I'm not going to go through I'm not going to read it whole thing, but basically what happened in this article is it's just basically talking about the current NFT space. I was taking a look at OpenSea's kind of trading volume, and it's gone down a lot significantly, and it continues to kind of drop comparatively, even just to like the previous month. But that's sort of what was going to happen. I don't know if anybody's truly surprised, because I'm not surprised. That's sort of what has to happen anyways. I figure, this rose up too high and very fast, you know what I mean? And like a lot of stupid money is involved in the space. And there are a lot of stupid ass projects. I literally sit here and read projects on like throughout the week. Sometimes I only make like maybe 2 or 3 videos a week talking about projects, but I read like a bunch of them. And they're you know what I mean? They're all pretty much doing the same thing, and they're all backed by people who really don't have any experience to do the things that they're talking about. Some of them turns out to be scams. Sometimes they're not scams, and people are just unable to deliver because, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that happens a lot too, and I feel like that's what's happening right now. They talk about like for every Bored Ape and CryptoPunk, there is a baby baller. Yeah, there's those NFTs that, even though I think this is backed by like a huge, if I remember correctly, I forget who the basketball player is, but celebrity backed, and it still didn't matter. That's why whenever I say it doesn't matter if the celebrity's behind it. I mean, this one was specific though, because I think the baby ballers did rip off a lot of like, there was some other stuff online that they got there that they were just basically plagiarizing. So they didn't really get to by the time like day one of launch, people were already criticizing them for that, so they didn't really get to take off after that. But a lot of people are likening this to the ICO offering boom of 2018. Things erupted, things were crazy, everybody's got tokens, and then most tokens are useless. That's why I've said on this channel before, 98% of these NFTs are going to complete dog shit, because most people, people will leave, get bored, projects will fail, projects will, it's just what's going to happen. But you will have the cream of the crop sort of rise. They also talk about the fact that there aren't really many new people. There are new people in comparison to like, even like, a few months ago, or like last year, like late last year to early this year. There are technically more, but I guess the amount of trading going on is with the same group of people, and there aren't really any new people getting involved in the space. Yeah. So that's pretty much, I'm not going to go through it anymore. Like, that's pretty much everything you need to know about this project, or about this article. Things are happening. I think this is good though. I think this is good for the market. I think this is good because it's not a bad thing that things are calming down and some of these projects are failing, because what's going to happen is that the really good ones are going to rise to the top. The really bad ones are going to get thrown out the fucking window, and we're going to start to see maybe a little bit more of a stable market, or you know what I mean, around the NFT space. And that'll be nice because you'll actually get to see what they're really able to do, and then from that you'll have proper even better projects built upon the idea of like, okay, this is the standard now, right? In order to succeed, because right now you have a bunch of shit, right? Even the Bored Ape Yacht Club, like whatever, like they're nothing though. They don't fucking do anything, right? I mean, I know they're huge, but they, you know, when they first, if you release them now, I really don't think they would do the same damage that they did before, right? So I think when the standards like this is what we expect from an NFT, you can build on that and you'll get even greater projects, results, and things to invest in that actually have proper utility or just look like really cool art pieces that you want to have. And there will be less foolish money and stupid money because, you know, you'll have more long-term projects in the work. And lastly, we're gonna just finish off with this game article. Devs announce NFT plans for a popular game gets review bombed on Steam. Shocking. More people don't fucking like NFTs in their games. How many times do they gotta tell you? But they're gonna keep pushing. They're gonna keep trying. I'm probably gonna make a video talking about kind of how NFTs and gaming are bumping heads. But Story Brawl is a popular free-to-play card game on Steam. It has a fairly large and active player base who enjoy the game, and now almost all of them seem angry and are review bombing the game's Steam's page after the devs behind Storybook Brawl announced plans to integrate NFTs and blockchain technology into it. On March 22nd, Good Luck Games, the company behind Storybook Brawl, announced that the studio has been acquired by FTX US. For those who aren't aware, FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange that started in 2019 in the Bahamas. I did not know it started in the Bahamas and has since expanded across the globe. It also recently been investing heavily into creating a gaming division. So this is part of the thing that I'm going to be talking about, and I guess in a future video, you know, just little things like this and how gaming is really just taking, or NFTs are slowly inching their way into games. Gamers do not like this. They never have, because the idea of this is reminiscent of microtransaction, of loot boxes, and that's not really something that gamers are really gung-ho for. Yeah, they may accept it and do it, and in some cases, maybe they do enjoy it for specific kinds of games. But you know, I think the pushback that most of these current ones are getting is that once they start to pick up, everybody will do it regardless, and then it's just sort of, I think for gamers, it ruins the integrity of the game itself because it doesn't make it more fun. It just makes it more profitable for the people, and it actually makes it less fun because sometimes to get access to certain things that would have otherwise been free, you now have to pay and possibly play in crypto. And some people, and not everyone has crypto. A lot of people don't invest in cryptocurrencies. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much the end of that. Anything here in the announcement from Good Luck Games, the company shared value plans about incorporating NFTs into the story, but according to yeah. So people aren't happy. That's no surprise, but hey, we'll see. Anyways, guys, just a quick look at kind of how things are going. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the NFT space right now and where things are going. Thanks, guys. See you next time.